Hey there, it's JohnBird555, and the 12 days of Christmas are at an end. So for the final and 12th day of Christmas, I thought I would take a look at the Christmas special for Phineas and Ferb, that being Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation. I don't know why I keep on wanting to call it Saves Christmas, because that's what they did in this, with Phineas and Ferb Save Summer. Probably should take a look at that some other time. But going back to the episode itself, so this is one of the Christmas specials for Phineas and Ferb. I actually took a look at one of them for the 12 days of Christmas. That was the Phineas and Ferb Family Christmas, which was them doing a Family Christmas special. Well, this one is a different special. It's they're on Christmas vacation. This is not set in summertime. This is in Christmas time. This is not a summer adventure for them. And we see all the different all the regular dynamics set during Christmas time. Phineas and Ferb are doing something big. Candace is frustrated with them because of it. All that stuff goes on. So believe it or not, Candace is actually not trying to get their mom to bust them, which makes sense because her mom's waiting at the airport for the grandparents to come. But so the premise of this episode really is it's Christmas time. I know I said that a lot. So Phineas and Ferb come up with the idea that they're going to do something to thank Santa Claus for delivering the presents to everyone in the world. Meanwhile, Doof, well, guess what? He wants to find a reason to hate Christmas, which is just hilarious. Now, this is, I believe, before the Family Christmas special in terms of production, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything about timeline. Phineas and Ferb does operate on a floating timeline after all. But basically, apparently Christmas was one day of the year he doesn't have a horrible backstory for. Go figure with Doof. But it's essentially what's going on is everything in the episode is set in motion because Santa Claus is fulfilling everyone in Danvers' Christmas wish, including Phineas's wish to be like Santa for a day, so delivering the presents, giving to other people, spreading goodwill and cheer, all that. Meanwhile, Doof's wish is to hate Christmas, so Santa fits that in and gets them all to work together. Like, it is kind of insane, but it makes sense for Phineas and Ferb. Some other TV shows would it make sense in? Probably not. But this so makes sense for Phineas and Ferb. We also get a call out to the fact that to Hanukkah with Isabel being Jewish. I do like how they bring that in. Though, let's be real. Even though it is kind of weird because earlier in the episode, she was partaking of all the Christmas stuff until, now that everyone's naughty, she's like, I'm fine, fine, we celebrate Hanukkah, but like earlier you were celebrating Christmas. Like, I think they wanted to throw that joke in there. It's still all good. It's just like, could they have done it just slightly differently? Because my brain overthinks these things. Probably most kids are like, just move on. But yeah, in the end of the episode, everything works out. Doof's evil plan stops, but he also learns to hate Christmas. Santa gets a nice little break, which is his Christmas wish. He gets also the rest stop that Phineas and Ferb built for him. Phineas gets to deliver some presents to people. Beautiful gets to sort of nice. Everyone gets everything they want. Even Ferb. Okay, that's somewhat of a joke, but literally, what he wants for Christmas makes reference to Alvin and the Chipmunks. Local boy gets harmonica. It's somewhat of a reference, but like that's a reference that pops into my head, and which I think is just kind of hilarious. But I also do like how they incorporate that into a joke where Ferb shows up a paper saying like world peace is on one side. No, look on the other, and it's there with his picture and he's holding harmonica. I just find that kind of hilarious. Like, apparently now at this episode there's world peace, but that's not what anyone in Danvers wants for Christmas at least. I just find that kind of hilarious. But that is actually where I'm going to conclude my last 12 days of Christmas for 2022, even though it's already 2023. Next year I'm planning on actually trying to do the 12 days before and the 12 days after Christmas. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition. So keep on me. And yeah, about that, also feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of this episode of Phineas and Ferb? So again, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, upvote, and share. Also, consider subscribing to the channel and following if you haven't yet done so. And feel free to check out any links down below. And as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas!